Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We are in Glendive, Montana, home of the dinosaurs. 2 years ago I was here, 2019, over 2 years ago. And I got rained out big time. I stayed up this Makoshika State Park, and this place is one to come back to. And guess what? I want to boondock here tonight. So we're going to go on a little boondocking mission. I remember the underpass. We kind of have to zigzag through some residential area to get back to the state park. Should be a fun little evening though. Hopefully I can get the same campground, which was on top of a mountain. Yay! Right up here to the left, there's a visitor center, and that's where you check in for camping. I'll get parked. Then we'll go see if we can find that campground again. You know, there's always a place that you want to come back to, and this was definitely one of them, especially with the rain. We got rained out. It was such a massive lightning storm that night, too. They couldn't believe I spent the whole night up there. That was in the old van, too. All right, I'll be back. You really don't. You got to pick your site, and then they got a drop box up top where you drop the money. Just write down what site you take. Now, down below, we're going to drive by. They got a couple campgrounds, actually, down here. No hookups. Everything's dry camping here. But if you have a big rig, you can camp down below and just travel up top. Enjoy the views. There are hiking trails, dinosaur fossil trails. It's endless what you can see here when it comes to the archaeology and dinosaurs and all that stuff. Glendive is famous for it. They got two dinosaur museums, which I filmed a couple years ago. Sure to check out those older videos. Road's a little rough through here, and they get snow. This is snow country, but I'm looking forward to this. This was kind of on the secondary list, and we're close, and we're going to do it. Here's the camping areas down here for trailers, fifth wheels, motorhomes, because there's a huge grade with switchbacks. That's why they don't allow the rigs to go up top. Look at that, there's a teepee there. They might rent that out. Cool. All right, well, let's do it. Here's where we start climbing up. Some of the switchbacks are pretty steep and windy. That's why they don't want big trailers up here. There's nowhere a good way to turn around. So first come, first serve up top. There's some people gonna camp. If I remember right, there's 2 or 3 camp areas up here. But the one I stayed at was, oh, the view was great. Old gravelly, bumpy road. I remember these big towers, radio, TV towers. The park boundary runs up to here somewhere too. Let's see, we make a left here. Yep. Actually, there's a viewpoint. We'll go there first. They had a amphitheater and stuff. We'll try to get a good shot of that because they're calling for rain. I might get rained out. I don't know yet. Have to wait and see. Very overcast. I see patches of blue. Look how dry it is too. All these areas, very little rain this year. All right, this is up at their day use end. Let's check it out. When I was here last time and it was raining, this mud was so slippery it was like walking on ice. You couldn't keep your footing. Don't have that today. There's a viewpoint out here. Back where the dinosaurs roamed, could you imagine? Got a nice little bench set up here. What a view, huh? Look at that. Look at that. That's incredible. We're not that far from the campsite I want to get. As far as you can see. All right, well, let's head on back. Go find that campsite. What a view no matter where you're at here. And you can hike down there. Definitely hike it. Trees. Way, way out, this old farmland. We're on Pine on a Rock Road. And wait till you see the view we'll have, and there's no one up here. Yay! Gonna end up with the same site, I bet. I don't think they allow camp fires up here. Too dry. Yes, it's there. Site number 29. If you ever come up here, to me, it's the best site in the house, right here. Site number 29. Let's go walk around a second. Yay! Look at that view. Montana. Dry camping. I was here 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Unbelievable. Same spot. And I had it to myself then. We're way up on top of this hill. This place is prehistoric. Literally. This is where they find dinosaur fossils. It's incredible. They warn you, no fires. It is windy, blustery. State park boundary. There's the line right there. There's our survey stakes. But look at this place. It's like Fred Flintstone. Incredible. Yeah, when I was here last time, they had a massive lightning and thunderstorm. Lasted for 6 hours. All these roads turned to mud. It was horrible. But we're right at the edge of it. You can only tent camp, van, or like a Class B, maybe a Class C would make it up here. Now, as far as you can see, look at those mounds. And you can hike all down through there. There's trails. There's caves over there. I mean, this place has its own ecosystem. We're right on the Montana, North Dakota border. North Dakota is only, what, 20 miles from here? 30 maybe. But look at the size of this thing. People have inscribed their names there. 1994. 87 it looks like. They got that wood fence that kind of is a boundary. $20, non-resident, non-Montana resident, $20. But with the solar, I'm fine. And it's only 71 degrees today, so very comfy. But they got a lot of flies here. Space 29, if you ever come up here, get Space 29. It's the best in the house. You have views on both sides. Here, over here, and just walk right up here and you'll have another view. Love it. But I mean, if you fell here, they wouldn't find you for days. That is straight down. Look how the rocks cracked here. I wouldn't be jumping up and down on that. Yeah, that wind. Well, anyway, I'm gonna throw the drone up in the air, see if I can get a quick aerial. With the Wi-Fi boosters, I got both of them going now. That's the Wii Boost. And then that little antenna up there on that side, that's the High Boost. They're both beaming in signals. So, all good. And there's a million flies up here too. All right. There's the view. Beautiful. Now you can really see the trails for hiking down through there. Probably take a horseback ride through here. I don't know if they allow any type of like mountain bikes. Probably not. Preserve, but you can see this is Pine on the Rock camp area. There's our little road. And they were just over straight across. That's that viewpoint that we were just at too. Pretty cool. Well, I'm going to finish setting up camp. make me something to eat. See what else we can get into. Still here in Montana, Glendive, Makoshika, something like that, campground. Anyway, hooked up the generator. I've barely run this thing. Got set up on propane. It's feeding the whole van, the whole power, the 110. So basically what I'm doing is, excuse the mess, I'm charging up the big Blue Eddy 200. Because a cloudy day, I was running everything hard, and before I crash out, plus what I wasn't paying attention, my house batteries underneath the big box here, those are those gel batteries from Redistributing, 400 amp hour. Anyway, look at the mess. I don't care. I pulled these down to 12.2 volts because I was using the solar to charge a big battery, and clouds rolled in. I wasn't paying attention. I was in there working on the computer, and guess what? Pulled them right down. So it's all working. This is exactly what I set it up for. Plug it in just like I had shore power. Probably run it for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And these puppies will be all charged up. The big battery will be charged up. It'll be good to go. I have this tore up because I had the propane. I have everything stored underneath. Generator sits over here, but kind of stoked. It's working good. So that's a Honda EU 2200, and that thing will run, believe it or not, this air conditioner right there. So, and I tried that before. It works pretty good. And with propane, let me get away from this, it's probably noisy. I don't have to carry any gas cans. Yay. And it claims at this, I'm not even pulling a big load on that generator. It's probably medium. They claim a 30-pound bottle will last, I don't know, what was it, 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that. We'll see. I've never really tested it that far, but I'm pretty happy with it. Real happy. Look at this. I'm the only one up here. The absolute only one. One of their rangers drove through here about 100 miles an hour. Probably to see. It's first come, first serve. There's no reservations for up top on the hill. There is down below. I gotta get used to it. I just crossed out of North Dakota into Montana. So I just went through another time change. I'm back in mountain time zone. There's blue sky up there, but this is like a weather front coming through. Looked at the weather, tomorrow's supposed to be rain. It's okay, we got it filmed. Here comes it, and the wind has changed direction too. It was coming out of the west, I think. Now it's switched. But what a place, huh? It's like the Montana version of the Grand Canyon. Want to walk out here real quick? Let the batteries charge up. Yeah, I'm super happy about that. That is too cool. First time I've really brought the batteries down in this thing and had to pull that out for this. And it's doing it exactly what I planned. That was one thing I did not have last year, and I really got caught short on the batteries. Even though I got 400 watts of solar and those big Renigy batteries, you can still pull them down before you know it, especially on a gray day, cloudy day. Want to see over the edge? Way down there. And tomorrow, I don't know. I'm gonna head down through Miles City. Probably end up down around Billings. And if I run into a bunch of fire smoke, which I probably will, then we're gonna drop south. That's the plan. A van with a plan. All right, let's check our voltage one more time. Yeah, those little Hondas, they're expensive, but you know, if you read all the reviews, everyone compares their generator to a Honda. So what does that tell you? Honda's the best. Most expensive, but the best. Oh yeah, look at that. We're driving 13.5 in there. Now those batteries will come up. Because see, I have the 12-volt fridge in there going all the time too. That runs 24/7. I never turn it off. But that's got a safety feature that will regulate if the batteries are getting too low. It'll kill itself. It'll shut itself off. Which that was my biggest fear, was losing the refrigeration. Can't do that. What a mess. See, maid's day off. But pretty up here. See how loud that generator is from a distance. Oh yeah, you can barely hear it. Actually, I had more cord. I could have set it over the hill a little bit and you'd never hear it up over here. But no one's here camping. Looks like me all by myself. Pretty cool. All right, you guys. From Glendive, Montana. Behind the scenes, we're on the road. Journey never stops. Okay, talk soon. Good night.